Okay, I'm going to colour the head of Ganesha, but before I do, remember, subscribe, hit that button, and also if you want to know what's coming up next, well, just ring that bell. Okay, now Ganesha's headdress, of course, is quite elaborate and it's also very colourful. Full of very bright colours. You can imagine it made of gold and rubies and sapphires, that kind of thing. So I'm going to imagine some parts are made of gold, and I'm going to start off with a yellow colour. Start from the top and fill in this bit here, yellow. And these parts, you can imagine them almost as gold wires, you know, coming down like that. And the top part of this crown, shaped around the outside, I'll make that yellow too. Bring that around to here. Okay, I'll add another deeper yellow to this, maybe a little line to give it the feeling of being gold. And then this part coming down here, that's big yellow too. All the way around here. Just follow the line. And then along the front of the headdress, and here, and this part too. Okay. It's almost as if these gold wires are enclosing the colours which will go in here. Another gold line here, come down to the outside. Yeah, and this one too. Okay, just doing very quickly, rubbing up the line here, filling it in, and then one down here. I think that's all the bits I want to use the yellow one. Right, let's now move on to the slightly darker yellow, get a sensation of gold. So you've got gold in the centre there, perhaps a bit here. And perhaps a line coming underneath, almost as if it's kind of golden shadow coming down there, you see, like that. The other one here coming in like that. Like that. And perhaps, yeah, around here too, I think. There. Let's give it a little golden edge, because it blends in with the lighter yellow to give a slightly more golden colour. Like that, okay. So that's a start. Now I'm going to move on to the next colour that's coming up. And the next colour I want to use is this purpley colour, okay? Purple and yellow go very well together. And I'll start at the top, there, and then I'll start to fill in a lot of these spaces beside the yellow. Come in there like that. Fill that in there. Like that. So you have a background of kind of rich colour. Oops, I'm going to line that a bit. Never mind. And there. Coming in there, oops, missed that bit in there, and a bit here, and there, and let's see, perhaps, yes, behind these circles here. Like that on both sides. Right down to the bottom. Now have I finished using this purple? No, because I want to use it in the ears too. And what I want to do is, well, I'll tell you what, I want to add something to these ears, first of all. Take my black pen and I'm going to add almost a kind of webbing shape coming down like that. Make it a bit more interesting, okay? Okay, then I'm going to take my purple pen again and fill in these shapes here that I've just created. That goes in there. Now I'm going to carry on and fill in these webbing shapes here all the way around, but you don't have to watch me do that, but catch up with me in a minute, okay? Okay, here I am again, just finishing off these purple bits at the bottom. And as I look up, I realise that I've forgotten to carry on this purple shape into here. And really, I also meant to put it into these shapes here. So here we go. Let's finish off these bits here. That kind of carries this colour out to the edges, you see, out to the crown part there. Okay. Now we're ready to move on to our next colour, okay? And the next colour I want to use is blue. And I'll start at the top here in this shape here, fill it in, like that. And corresponding shape below it. Like that, and a bit in the middle. And this part here. I think I'll also go up here and go with the little circles, make them blue in there, okay? And the centre of these leaves here, I want to make blue too, so I'm going to colour that in there, and then also do a shape like that in the middle of each of the leaves, okay? Like that. It gives a kind of slightly shadowed feel to that there. Okay, and the centre of these little circles too, I think. Make these blue. Yes, yeah. And I think as we come down as well, the centre part for these green ones, some of these will be green, some will be red. So if these two are going to be green, I'll put blue in the centre. This one too. Blue. This might be red, might be red. This might be green, red, green, green, red, green, and so on. Like that, okay? So let's move on to the next colour. And the next colour I'm going to use is green. And I'm going to put green in these spaces here. And also here, behind these circles. And also around this here, I can imagine it's an emerald perhaps, a jewel, okay? And around here too, just in between the little circles, like that. And yeah, maybe put yellow in here. Now let's move down to the leaves, green leaves here. A lot of the shapes in these patterns are based on plant forms, quite organic, okay? So this makes it more organic if you make it look like leaves, like a garland of leaves, and colour them accordingly, like that. As we move down here, remember this is going to be green, red and red, green in here, green, red, red, and red I think in there as well, green, and green, and then red, and green again, green, red. Okay, right, let's move on to the next colour. And the next colour I'm going to use is red. And first of all, I want to make these little jewels on the outside of the crown look like little rubies. Just leave a little white spot, gives a feeling of reflection. Okay, And then I'll fill in the central part here, red. And this part here. And these central parts here. And then moving down onto the part on the front of the trunk. And red there, put red there, and some red there, and so on. Right, there's also a bit of red I want to use on the ears, and I think what I'll do is I'll draw a kind of line which comes up like that, and then one in the middle disappears down there, and the top part of this I'll shade in red, and then I'll get some kind of lighter colour of red to go below that, so it gives you a sense of shadow. That comes up there. Along the lines right there. Okay, and I think also perhaps I'll use red in these spaces here. I might use a lighter colour of red. Let's have a look for that. Okay, so we'll see in a second. Okay, here we have a slightly lighter, different colour of red here, and I'll put that into these spaces here, like that. There's one there, and one in here. Now I'm going to carry on and fill in all of these spaces all the way around, but once again, no need for you to sit and watch me doing this, so I'm going to jump to the end, so see you in a second. Okay, here I am, finishing off this bit of the ear here. And also what I've done with this colour is divide these rib shapes in two and paint the top half with this colour. Okay, so there's the last one going in, like that. Okay. Now looking up, I can see that I want to use this colour up here and on these little circles. Again, imagine little jewels all the way around. Like that. And here too. Okay. Now I can see I've left these white bits here, but I think what I'm going to do is use the green for these bits. Just colour that in there. Okay. Like that. Excellent. Now, we're nearly finished, and to do that, I want to do the eyes and the eyebrows, and I'm going to use a dark brown for that, so fill in that shape there. And then for the pupils of the eyes, leave a circle like that of highlight, makes it look shiny. Another one there like that. Okay, and if you want, you can accentuate the top of the eye by doing bringing a wee line out like that. Okay. Excellent. Now, the finishing touch, I think. Oh no! Wait a moment. Haha! I've forgotten to put in these colours here. So just let me get that, and I'll do it. Okay. Here's that colour I was talking about. It's a kind of pale apricot colour, and I'm just going to finish off these rib shapes with that colour. Okay, like that. It's got quite a nice rich quality to it now, this part. Finish off there, bring that up there. It doesn't matter if you go over the line here, because the apricot kind of blends in with the colours that are already there. Okay. Yeah, finishing off. And before we finish, I want to just introduce a little bit of roundness to the face. I'm going to leave the face white. And to get a sensation of the roundness, what you do is you would get a grey pen like this, and draw a line out from the edge all the way down, as if this is going to be part of the shadow. You see, the shadow coming up this side of the broken tusk there, and coming down this part of the trunk, disappearing a bit there and then appearing a bit there again, then coming down this side there, then coming down that side of the tusk, and there, just to finish up there, and then just shade it in like that. That won't look as dark in a second once it kind of calms down a bit, but it gives you this slight sensation of solidity to Ganesha's head, like that. And then this part here, and that part of the tusk. Okay, excellent. So there we have Ganesh and all his glory. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you join me again for my next video, which will be again another iconic face. Okay, so in the meantime, all the best and happy drawing.